Hello my little giblets, my name is Ivan and welcome to the first edition of the Worldbox race tournament. Anyway, without further ado, you know what you're here for. 100 humans versus 100 orcs. Round 1. Begin. And about 100 years in, they've almost fully taken over their lands. The humans seem to have over 100 population over the orcs, but they're not far behind. And thus, we see the first encroachment on the orc territory by the humans. And probably on a dictator's whim, the human-orc war just started. 250 army versus 302. The humans have a huge edge. Huge massacre across the bridge. The orcs seem to be pushing back their would-be invaders. Though as soon as they get to the other side, they're minced meat. Poor boys. Uh-oh. Are the humans in trouble? The orcs are making a push for it yet again. I wonder if they just need a little break. Oh yeah, that works much better. More space for more troops. And the humans are launching a full-on assault. Uh-oh. A bad omen for the human race. The orcs have pushed their advantage. But the humans are pushing back. They won't give up that easy. And neither will the orcs, it appears. They've got the bridge on lockdown and are sending reinforcements up. I'm not sure the humans stand much of a chance anymore. It's a war of attrition, and they seem to be losing it. Oh, you're declaring peace? No, I don't think so. And just like that, the orc armies are descending upon the last remnants of humankind. Oh no, the humanity. And just like that, when the last human was vanquished, the orcs have achieved what no one thought possible, defeating those squirmy little humans. In the year 169. Nice. And you ain't seen the last of them yet, but for now, the orcs have scored themselves the first win and are going up in the bracket on the Worldbox race tournament. Next up, 100 elves versus 100 dwarfs. Round 2. Fight. Starting off, it would appear that the dwarfs have made 2 cities, but the elves are not trailing behind. The age of expansion is upon us. The elves have a huge population lead. I wonder if the dwarves will be able to catch up. The elves have made the first incursion and they've sent in a scout. Look at him go. And the elves are ready for war. Just like that. Peacetime is over and the war parties are here to play. And it is a relentless battle. I wonder if the dwarves will be able to keep up. And the elves are instantly wiping out 2 dwarf settlements in no time at all. They seem to have weathered the storm for now. But with over 300 people over the dwarves, will they ever succeed? Fierce battle across the bridge. Yet again, hundreds of lives being lost by the second. When will the horror end? 420 warriors versus 212. And the cavalry is here. Oh my god! Hundreds of archers laying siege. But the dwarves, even though heavily outnumbered, do not let go of any inch of territory. After 100 years of war, I think it's time to let them have a break, to regain their strength and expand. Oh, but it would appear that the break is over in less than 10 years. The elves are back at it again. But the dwarves are also stronger. Let's see how well they do. Over 900 men versus 450. The dwarves are twice outnumbered. A volley of arrows penetrating the enemy line. Every last elven army has gathered up for the final assault, wiping out everything in their path. It would seem that the elves have come back with a vengeance. With the dwarves' territory cut in half, this last assault may be the last call for our dwarves. And the entire South Island has been wiped out. It doesn't look very good. Needless to say, the dwarves are losing numbers by the second. A slow but guaranteed defeat for our poor dwarves. They are vanquishing their foes from both directions in a bifurcated attack. A systematic dismantling of a whole peoples. With that, the elves have won the second round. Up next, the losers bracket. 100 dwarves versus the 100 humans. Who will be third place and who will be fourth and crowned the worst race? Round 3. Begin! And the dwarves are starting off by expanding their empire both north and south. The dwarves already have a 300-man advantage. The humans are lagging behind. Come on guys, this is your last chance at redemption. You have to prove yourselves. And the first to declare the war are the dwarves. And instantly being struck with a meteorite. Woof, that's gotta hurt. Perhaps this war won't go the way they envisioned. The humans, though they may be low in numbers, they seem to be holding back the bridge. And the reinforcements are here. This isn't gonna be quite the easy war that the dwarves had hoped for. An all-out counter-offensive has been launched. And just like that, the dwarves bit a little more than they could chew. But finally, after 30 years of being on the losing side, the dwarves have had enough. And they're not holding back any punches. The human homeland is in peril yet again. The foreign invaders have made a landing in the South Fort, destroying all the back villages along their way. But the humans won't give up just yet. The Dwarf King desires peace, and perhaps we shall let him have it, if only momentarily. But now that they've gathered their strength, it would appear that they're eager for round 2. The Clash of Clans. and the humans have the advantage. But the dwarves are swarming in. Over 2,000 little lives were lost in a matter of seconds. And another meteor has struck the dwarves. This does not bode well. The stalemate is about to end as both factions have lost most of their troops. And the third meteor has struck the dwarves. They are truly unlucky, but they sure put up a heck of a fight. And they have since doubled the number of deaths. Oh, the poor little lives lost. But it doesn't appear to be all for naught. The humans have finally taken the edge, wiping down a few battleground cities. And the third one is gone. The humans could have had this one in the bag, but they seem to be retreating. They were just gathering their forces, I assume, because they're coming in for a second push. And if destruction wasn't their middle name, it sure is now. The humans have gone and done it, tearing a swath through the dwarfish empire. And the fourth comet, just to kick them while they're down. Off again with the peace. No. And after over 270 years of battle, the humans have vanquished their foes and have claimed their rightful place as number 3 on the Worldbox race tournament. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The finale. 100 orcs versus 100 elves. Round 4. Fight! For a second there, it appeared that the populations were almost equal, but the elves have soon taken the advantage. And the first meteor strikes the elves. Could this be a bad omen? The age of peace has been maintained for over 100 years, but how much longer can it really last? They are certainly very peaceful, but sadly for them, I think the time is up. I'm thirsting for some war. And full-on mayhem descends. Over 450 warriors versus 1,007. The orcs are outnumbered 2-1. Eventually, it seems that the orcs have run out of troops to throw into the grinder. The entire elven invasion is on the move. After a successful first assault, they too seem to have withdrawn their forces, but only temporarily, not giving the orcs a moment of respite. And just like that, we're in for the final stretch. With over 3 times the population, the orcs stand no chance. After our last drawn-out battle, the elves seem to have wiped the floor with the orcs. Thousands of troops ready to finish the job. After 170 years, the Yellow Scourge has wiped the orcs. And they are crowned victorious in the Worldbox race tournament. And as they continue painting the map yellow, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Show your support by giving me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.